Hi, I wanted to talk to you about an actor who died because of the negligence of a hospital, apparently, in a not long ago. Sorry about that. The actor's name was Bill Paxton. You probably heard of him. He's been in many movies. He was in Aliens. He was in Titanic. He was in, I think I wrote these down, Twister. Remember that? He was in True Expectations, and he was also in Tombstone, if you recall all that. Fine actor and apparently a very fine person, based upon everything that's said after he passed by his fellow actors. Bill Paxton. Well, why we're discussing this in the context of a wrongful death is that apparently Mr. Paxton died because of a botched heart procedure and stroke that occurred. The procedure that was done, by all accounts, was tragically unnecessary. Didn't even have to do the procedure. And in addition to that, the procedure that was done in a rather shipshod way. And you would think to yourself, well, geez, these are actors. They get the best quality of care anywhere on the earth. I mean, on one of those websites, they talk about what the worth is of these actors and their estates and all that jazz. Well, apparently his estate was up over $20 million. You think he'd have the top of the line doctors, anesthesiologists, specialists to help him. But that's what happened here. The expert testimony was that it was an unnecessary procedure and that the stroke occurred following heart surgery. And it was by the negligence of the hospital and the doctors involved that led to this result of a $1 million settlement. I wrote a couple of these notes down. Incredibly, on these wrongful death cases, there were 98,000 deaths in the United States that's directly attributable to medical malpractice on the part of the hospitals or the doctor involved. Not that they do it deliberately, of course. They're trying to help save people's lives, but it happens 98,000. And also, too, anesthesiology. That is a specialized area of a potential claim against the anesthesiologists in wrongful death cases. There were over 7,000 claims where people were seriously injured or tragically even died in the United States because of the wrong amount of anesthesia given during a surgical procedure. So all that goes back to this idea of wrongful deaths and medical malpractice and anesthesiologist errors that are made that can lead to someone tragically passing, and the estate would have to be opened up in order to pursue a claim against those individuals. Bernie Tully, Pittsburgh attorney of the law firm of Tully Tully. We've been in practice for a combined, myself and my son Michael Tully, of over 45 years, and we're here to help you. You'll hear about people, every attorney that you go on the website on or anything, YouTube, they'll say we specialize or we handle, and then they give you a litany of cases: wrongful death, auto accident, medical malpractice, on and on. It's easy to say that because you don't have to be specialized in any area in Pennsylvania to say that we handle these kind of cases. But it's a different thing when you get into the gritty of it, the nitty gritty, and you find that most of these people that are saying that they're so-called specialists in those areas often have no experience on it at all. I know personally from just reviewing some of our files over the last maybe 10 years that I've been involved in probably 20 wrongful death cases. And that might not seem like a huge number to you, but believe me, in the context of the law, a wrongful death case and having an attorney with over 20 of them that he's handled is a huge, huge advantage if you want an attorney to represent your estate or the estate of your family member who died. I'm a phone call away, 412-281-8700. We travel all throughout the state. Bernie Tully, Tully and Tully Law. Thank you. Bye-bye.